Right, a lot of people have been asking me of how easy it is to fly to Hawaii, and the fact that I have to travel there probably once a month this year, I wanted to document the process. So when we had to fly out super fast to shoot Guap Dad 4000 Chicken Adobo video in Hawaii, we all needed results fast. I had to book my flight within 24 hours and I didn't know where to go. So I went to CVS and I went to Walgreens, and it took 3 to 5 days. So what I did was I downloaded the Carbon Health app, and they actually have a travel clearance on their website. So you go ahead and download the app and you can make an appointment super quick. They usually have them the same day or the next day. There's a small fee you have to pay to get it done fast, but I love it because you get the results within 24 hours, usually by 2 p.m. And it's perfect if you're booking last minute flights. But if you have a family and you're taking, you have some time, you have at least 72 hours, there's always an option to use your insurance and go through Kaiser or go through CVS or go through Walgreens. But I really love the Carbon Health app, and that's where we are here in Silver Lake in Echo Park. They have many locations throughout the country, but we're here in LA. All right, so here's Carbon Health in Silver Lake. As you can tell, it is a travel-cleared COVID-19 testing place to get results in 24 hours. And what's best about it is it actually keeps track of all your previous appointments, as well as your vitals, your prescriptions, and the lab results. So if you ever wanted to look back at any of your tests that you took, or you needed to show the different hotels or the different activities that you do of your testing, you'll have it right in the palm of your hand. So I'm gonna go into Carbon Health, I'm gonna take my test, and I'll get the results in about 24 hours. Okay, so all done. If you've never gotten tested before, the very first time is probably the hardest time. It just tickles a little bit. The trick is to hum when they have it up your nose. Go like, you can probably feel it less. So this is probably my 4th time testing. It's always a process when you do it, but it gets easier and easier every time. And I can't wait to get vaccinated. My mom and my sisters have been vaccinated, so in a couple of weeks I'll have my vaccination appointment, and then we'll be able to travel the world again soon, so stay tuned. All right, so once I got my flight approval, I headed over to MangoTours. It's a Filipino-owned travel company. They usually do flights to the Philippines, but they also fly all over the world. You see the little jeepney and the Barong Tagalog. But you type in your city, you type in where you're going, as well as the date you're traveling. I'm traveling on Tuesday. And then you can select what, if you want economy, business, or first class. I'm gonna select first class, do a search. You can actually do a filter search. So all of these flights will list it to you. You'll see whether it's a one-stop, a direct, and the different prices and airlines it'll give you. So the prices are comparable to Expedia, but the best part is, again, it's a Filipino-owned company. So for me, I love flying American Airlines because that is where I have my mileage. I just hit filter, nonstop, apply, right, and then I found my flight, 8:15, landing at 11:33. I see the flights, direct, and I can hit select. And you just enter in your information, and you can look up your different itineraries on you there. Super easy. So once you get your test results, you go to Hawaii Safe Travels. You go to login. For me, I log in with Google, and it remembers you. You have to insert your trip. You have to add a trip. For me, I'm going to arrive on the 30th, and you just enter your information. So once you booked your trip, you add your trip, and you can answer a health questionnaire, and then you upload your documents. So you put your test results inside a PDF and you hit upload file. And what's great is that it actually has all of your past results, and it shows here that there's a verification in process, and it shows that I had COVID negative. So what's great is that if you travel the island, you just hit the PDF and it has a QR code, and then you show it to the different places that you travel throughout your visit. All right, so super easy. 3 steps. Number 1, get your test, Carbon Health, 24 hours, or Kaiser, CVS, or Walgreens, any of the Travel Hawaii website approved places. I love Carbon Health because it's 24 hours. They usually get your results before 2 p.m. the next day. Second step, book your travel, whether it's on Expedia or MangoTours, which I love because it's Filipino owned. And the very last step, the most important step, go to travel.hawaii.gov. You enter your flight information, answer the health questionnaire, and you upload your documents, which is your negative test results. Make sure it's in a PDF format, and it'll give you a QR code. As soon as you land, you can go through the fast line because you have your QR code. Or the secret is, if you fly United or American or any of these other lines, you can get a wristband at the airport that already says that you're negative. So as soon as you land, you'll see the wristband. It's like a VIP wristband for the club. You'll get to expedite the process. And all of it really is only 10 minutes when you land. It depends what island you go to. You might have to get tested again, but it's super safe, and I recommend anybody, if you're gonna go anywhere this summer, make sure you go Hawaii and support our community. A lot of our community works in hospitality and healthcare in Hawaii, and I love to support that state, and I'll be traveling there once a month with a lot of really great events coming up.